I'll do it myself.
No! Oh, wow, you did it! Just like Obi-Wan. Rick, you come out now? I'm serious. Do you, like, become your clothes? Are you T-shirt Rick now?
Over here, butt farts.
Oh, that was awesome!
Right?
Rick, you know, you've been so great the last couple months. The family's so happy. I'm really grateful.
Ah, thanks, kid, but let's talk more melon slinging. Heads up.
Open it,
Let me
Rick!
do it. Get up, move.
Hurry! Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
You dropped it perfectly vertical, Morty. Perfectly f***ing vertical.
I got it! Stop!
Elevator.
We gotta get ahead of it. Level 10?
No. I'm 15.
Wait, we live over a cool sushi spot?
Yes, how I say. Tomo. Not now, though. Okay, we overshot it. Good problem to have. Still doing the eel roll?
I told you we should have gone to 10.
No, Morty, not 10. Wait.
Put it out. What the f***? Rick!
You dumb f***ing robot. You had one job. Hey, that job was to be a good grandpa. I go where the kid goes.
Don't touch me!
The mic.
You said you weren't a robot!
It killed me to lie to you, Morty, but it would have literally killed me not to lie to you.
Betrayal! Betrayal on all sides!
Don't overreact, Morty. I replaced myself towards the beginning of that whole Knights of the Sun thing. I'm no good to anybody.
Dude, I showed
arch nemesis crap.
You're still
the homeless my bike.
Killed your wife?
You don't have to rub it in, Morty. That's why I removed myself.
That video.
It's become the thing I hate. It's like a Netflix
Jeff.
drama down
Jeff
there.
was
I don't
stoked on it.
accidentally good one.
He's like, I want it. I'll give you anything for it.
I did you a favor.
Like, fuck yeah, it's a 5-seat BMX.
You gave him a f***ing lightsaber.
That works,
for
there's no
Christmas?
flats on it.
Almost like someone designed me to be 22% more thoughtful than you. Right, that's it. I'm shutting you down.
Don't you dare!
He's solid, dude. Like, if my bike ever gets stolen, that guy will go steal it and bring it back
By
to
the way,
me.
your lightsaber's probably run out of sub-basement by now, so congrats.
Unbelievable! Can't believe you tricked us into loving you.
Not because I like it. It's because it's my job. Thank God I don't have to do it anymore.
You don't! It's Christmas! Get up there and trick everyone into loving you more!
Let's get our miracle on.
Speaking of miracles,
Hey, can I get a
sort of
cigar
your story
stick?
already?
Just excited to spend time with my family. You know me and Morty, we're
Hey,
all
thanks for
about
getting
those
the beer.
streets.
You're welcome.
Oh, would you look at this? New York City! Wow, who would have thought it had so many streets?
So we're working on now.
Oh, gosh.
Training her with a bike.
Sir, have you seen any
So,
miracles?
Mr. Han.
Girl, she's sick and she needs a miracle.
The presidential Black Hawk is landing on the lawn.
I'll get rid of him.
You got something to tell me, Morty?
Merry Christmas?
Who dropped the lightsaber perfectly f***ing vertical?
Oh,
Yeah,
Guess
this
what,
is
nuts? It's a mile deep and still going. You know what's in the hilt of that thing?
Kyber crystals!
Okay, no.
Awesome.
Whatever
Yeah.
it is, when it hits the core, it's gonna cause a chain reaction that destroys the Earth.
it is?
Why are you still playing with laser swords anyway? You're 14.
I bought a handle
You know
of
that
fucking
Star Wars
tequila
is
back in the day.
Lucas promised a new trilogy for decades. Then,
Amber and
the Lucas
Cheryl,
fans
right?
turned on him and
There's
started
two
giving
hot
any
girls.
knucklehead with nerve
They're like
shot.
best friends their
It
whole
turned out
life.
these irredeemable guys,
I bought the handle of tequila. They stopped being friends and became enemies that night.
You know why, Morty?
Was
Because
fucking
when you start with a
not
turn,
recommended
you
to drink
end.
tequila after that.
Why you
Cut off.
Where's Rick?
He's busy.
Fucking
And I hate him.
And
And I
it's
lost my
tequila, dog.
lightsaber, and now it might destroy Earth.
And then I
you're
drink
voting
a
against
Patron.
me. Shame on me for even wanting one, and it's the worst Christmas ever.
Okay, Morty.
A little bit of booger sugar.
I shouldn't have talked to you like you're a human.
Some,
Let's get your embarrassing ass lightsaber back so
Halo
you can swing it
3.
around instead of kissing me.
Whoa, you found me.
Security breach.
What the hell?
Unauthorized presence.
What the f***, Morty?
This morning, a real-life version of George Lucas's trademark lightsaber was dropped point down and is whomping its way to the core of the Earth, where it will.
This is like
blow us all.
Ferrari cake.
Touch my shit and die. That's not a threat from me. That's how advanced my shit is.
Impressive lair, Sanchez. Got about 600,000 permits.
If I wanted the government in my house, I'd buy an Alexa.
I invited him in.
For medical
They can
personal,
leave. I'll destroy
educational.
it.
We're gonna retreat.
Well, that's stupid.
What kind of grandfather are you? It's Christmas, for God's sake, and you look like Phil Spector wiped his ass with Randy Quaid. If you're gonna help, help. Otherwise, step aside.
Merry Christmas to me.
Merry
Hey,
Christmas
Scotty.
to me.
To me.
Anywho, I'm no expert, but it seems we got a a certain amount of time to build a big drill ship.
A big drill ship.
That's some pretty loud stepping aside.
Yeah, it's
Just
not
let
bad.
me
It's
destroy
not
that
bad.
thing.
You've destroyed enough.
That's my boy at the stove.
Oh, someone found my told you so dispenser.
Oh my God! Look at all these streets. We got 34th Street.
Yeah, so
35th Street. Oh,
Dildoberry, right?
Street coming too. Oh, it's a miracle. Oh, we got miracles on 37th Street. 38th. And don't even get me started on the avenue.
Like, I became friends with him. We had issues because he tries selling fucking really good
You're not a
chronic,
robot, are you?
and he forces it on you.
If I am, I'm a
Like-
robot programmed to love you very, very much.
Like, I don't have money right now, bro. I'm broke.
Let's drill down fast
And,
enough
and
to
he'll
get
like
out the lightsaber.
force it on you, force it on, force it on you. Right, and I've cut him off several times. Like, dude, I get cheaper prices. I'm not doing business with you, bro. Like, it affects our friendship. Cause I expect these results, and then you start like playing all these games and shit. And I don't want to do that. Like, we're friends, dude. So we're not doing
I'm not
business.
touching that thing. I'll get neurotypical cooties. I have son-in-law.
So this guy, right, like
All right, just destroy the lightsaber.
St. Patty's Day
Never ask.
last year, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, whatever.
Second lightsaber with
He
an
breaks into my window,
gyroscopic rocket in the hilt.
like
You
one of
have a
these, right?
lightsaber?
Oh, did you want one? What a terrible
The
gift
trailer window.
that would've made.
That shit was
Vertisaber,
falling out.
stick
So
your
he comes and he busts in that and he starts like yelling at me. All this crazy fucking shit, right? Like he's gonna get me and get Rome. What up, Chris Vick for life?
Maintain verticality, Vertisaber.
Affirmative.
Also
Alright,
Bengals
looking
for
good.
life
Stay
too.
on target.
Uh-huh.
Progress report. Vertisaber, do you copy?
Russian people in the African Florida.
Excuse me?
Perfectly vertical. Now to get constant affirmation. You do your job, I'll do mine.
I control you.
Okay, I'll just turn off my brain and you can do that. Bye.
Yeah, so Dildoberry, right?
Are you kidding me?
He breaks into my thing, right? And it's his anniversary. He's drunk as shit in St. Patty's Day. And he's telling me this fucking wild ass shit. Like, he's gonna kill me, he's gonna kill Rome, unalive both of us.
Well, that is definitely not.
Dude, 3 times that night he came over to my house. And I'm like,
Italian Prime Minister.
dude, we're fucking friends, dude. Like, what the fuck is going on? And so the last time I had a tomahawk right next to me, I'm sitting in my fucking chonies. And I'm like, dude, should I fucking pull the trigger on this shit? And I look back at Rome and I see him. And I'm like, nah, I can't lose Rome. You know, catch a fucking...
Okay, even I am nearing my limit.
Let's play a Christmas
So
game.
I let it all pass. 6 months later, Rome ends up at 2 doctors, emergency care, and both of them are like, dude, was he poisoned? And I'm like, I can't fathom that, dude, no way. So, fast forward, he like hits me up this week, right? And he's like, oh, how's Kirby? Kirby's my best friend, right? Call him Cackburger. If you're friends with Kirby, you call him Cackburger if you know him. Right? If you just call him Kirby, you don't really know him. He's like, how's Kirby? Blah, 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 blah. How's he doing? I haven't seen him. He deleted his Facebook account. I'm like, alright, I'll check up on him, but Kirby's punk rock is better, dude. I'm not worried about it. And I'm like, did Kirby talk to him, dude? And like, squash the beef between me and him? He's like, dude, I'm sorry you lost your boy, dude. I'm like, yeah, he was an awesome dog, right? He's like, yeah, he was awesome. And until that one time he bit my fuzzy bear. His fuzzy bear is his little girl, right? She's like 4 years old. He's not watching his kids in the trailer park. He's inside. It's just when I moved to the trailer park. I'm holding on to Rome, sitting in the chair, holding on to him. The kids run up into my spot, right? And he scratches one of them. He scratches her, right? I pick her up, grab her up, and take her over to mom and dad. I'm like, I don't know what happened. I wasn't looking that way. He could have bit her. He could have scratched her. One was a big ass dog. We're talking, be better. She would have went to the hospital, dog. He fucking most likely scratched her. This guy brought up that shit after my dog died. That fucking, he bit his fucking daughter. He wasn't even fucking there, dog. Wasn't even fucking there. I was holding my dog. His kids were unattended. And it was like this, right? That was what it was. And the mom called me up and she's like, oh, it's fine. It's a little butterfly band-aid.
That means a lot.
She's hella cool. I respect her. Him, he's like delusional, dog. So he's all being friendly with me and stuff, right? I'm like, alright, that's cool. I was avoiding doing DoorDash on Safeway orders to avoid this guy. Because I don't want to, like, get all those bad memories stirred up. So he's like, call me, right? And he's like, where's Kirby? I thought it was Kenny, Kirby's stepbrother. So I start answering these questions, and I'm like, who's this dude? He's like, it's Logan. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, AKA Dildoberry. He's a fucking idiot. My first problem with him is he'd be yelling at his kids outside and be like, you fucking retards. It's like, dude, don't call kids fucking retards, dude.
May the force be with me.
Get the fuck out of
I
here.
think you mean with me.
What?
No.
Star Wars.
I was your age when this shit was in theaters. This franchise raised me, trained me, taught me good from evil made having a bad father empowering.
And then he's like, I hope your mom and dad's okay.
Muppety.
Dude,
Something in me
keep my
began
parents'
to
names
rot.
out of your mouth,
Make no
dude.
mistake, child.
Keep them out of your
I own
mouth.
Star Wars, not you, not that.
And then he goes into this, like, selling pit. Or like, you still blaze? I got some all organic, blah, 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 blah. Really cheap. Sending me pictures, right? It's like back to back to back to back. And this is after, like, I told him, like, dude, I've been working all day, homie. I've been streaming the store, like, 5 hours locked in. I don't have, like, much, like, small talk after dealing with thousands in the chat and reading all that shit, right?
On the next all-new episode of Lazarus.
Like, let me do this tomorrow. I just got done working, dude. So when I got done working all day, and he knew I was working all day, he starts pressing this shit, like, come get this for me. And he knows I don't do that with him. We got different hustles. So,
These were people with powers we've never seen before. Okay then.
and then he goes in with this shit.
1,000-year blood war. Tonight at
Dude,
12:30
big, this guy, he's one of the guys that could have poisoned Rome. It's,
Only Domino's has never had stuffed crust before.
Where's the pizza?
Until now. Introducing Domino's
something I feel
first ever
very
stuffed crust
passionate
pizza.
about, and
Try one for the first time tonight.
I don't want to lock this dude out. I need to go find Kirby and have Kirby put the smack down on him. I'm not gonna do that shit. I got a lot of emotional damage from losing him. And then he goes like, I got so mad at you because I thought you killed my dog. I'm like, what? Where the hell did that fucking come from? Like, this is the first time I hear about this shit. Like 2 years later, that's why you got all crazy at me. Like, dude, open your mouth, talk to your therapist, talk to your wife. Like, I did security in the park. I had Rome going around. I take care of all the animals. The mayor trusted me with his dog. Dude, I'm not that. So, don't do drugs, kids.
It helps prevent asthma attacks. Severe allergic reactions can occur.
And then, so I told him, dude, I'm cool. I don't need nothing. And he's like, you're confusing me. All I heard is, like, you don't need nothing right now. It's like, yeah, dude, I don't need nothing. Go talk to Kirby, dude. That's who you're talking to. Like, we're not homies, bro. You don't remember last time we talked, you're doing, like, death threats against me and my dog.
You can get more out of your lungs. You can do more with less asthma. And isn't that better? Ask your doctor about Dupixent, the most prescribed biologic in asthma. Also approved
So I'm gonna go find Kirby and have Kirby go. I'm gonna get him pumped up because he's put the smackdown on Kirby. Like, he thinks he's bigger than Kirby, and he just throw him around. And Kirby's trained in some martial arts shit. And Logan's like, who do you think would win, me or Kirby? It's like, dude, I know Kirby would whip the shit out of you, dog. I would have a hard time with Kirby. And Kirby hella looks up to me. I'm like, remember that time when Logan was fucking talking hella shit about you? I'm like, alright, and he gets this like look in his face and he like rubs his beard. You can't talk to him after that. And then he'll like black out and fucking 3 people will be on the ground. Like, I don't know what I did. Spinning back kick.
The 3 for Me, only at Chili's, is now available with the all-new Big QP, fries, bottomless chips and salsa, and a bottomless drink, all for just $10.99. So if you're McDone with tiny overpriced
Kirby.
just come to Chili's. This Chili's 3 for Me is the
Cack
best
burger.
$10.99 you can eat.
My first YouTube video. And salute to Kirby. Burger. You're gonna go check out.
Rick, I would be honored if you would
Side
guard
neck.
the ham this year.
Whoa, Dad.
He got hit by a moose.
Quite right, Summer. It's my way of
When he got all
saying
mangled
your
up.
mom's father,
He's got a limp
my
arm.
father too.
Oh, Jerry, what
And then he,
Jeez, Dad, what the hell?
dude, he owned that
He's
shit.
like adopting you into his biological family, Grandpa.
Morty, I am sure glad to see
So,
you.
side
You ready
neck.
to tag your old grandpa back in?
You're not my grandpa. You're a fucking robot.
Crippled. Jokes.
Finally.
So I paid, it was like $150, right? I sent him the jokes. Then they sent me back with like a $500 bill, right? Like, what the fuck? I'm like, whatever, I'm fucking gonna pay it. So I paid it. They did like a high quality video on it. It came out great, dude. I love it. There's like 30,000 views.
Summer, do you have any
So go
drugs?
check that out. I wrote that joke.
I guess not.
I'm just glad I'm not the one that
So it
ruined
goes, hey,
Christmas.
Cack Burger.
That's never good.
Hey, Kirby.
Play the blame game, but Morty Smith got a lightsaber for Christmas, dropped it, and it's now heading for the Earth's core again. And I mean for the first time.
Son of a bitch, he played with it.
If it does reach the core, it will blow all of you up. And I mean all of us up. But don't abandon hope. We're doing everything we can to stop it. And only if that fails will we launch the White House into space. Well, I'm busted. Clearly in space already.
You did ruin Christmas.
Nah, he stole my lightsaber and must have dropped it. The second time.
Does that mean you stopped it?
I've upgraded to the,
A drill ship?
A drill ship? Awesome.
from the tiny dabber to the bigger dabber.
Then we lean on the only asshole smart enough to make another one in this tight window.
But Rick's gone. And I'm not sure he's ever coming back.
Then let's settle for the next best thing.
So basically is, I don't think you remember what happened that night. There's only a couple people that do. And I don't want to tell him what happened. He needs to go talk to other people that he knows and trusts to figure out what happened that night. And why I would be so pissed off at him right now. So I'm gonna, I gotta hit up my brother for the lawyer to get my gun rights back. So get my CCW.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, I can work with that.
What do you mean the White House chef was grocery shopping? Well, do you know how to make an egg? You do? Everyone does.
Good news, sir. The lightsaber was intercepted before it hit the core.
All right, here we go. I don't
Yeah, I got a
suppose
little
you can
dab
send
there,
here.
double bubble
Who
perk.
intercepted it?
Man, I'll hit that, I'll cough for like a half hour straight.
That is bad news.
Hey, Mr. P, drop something?
Mr. P, Mr. Hom.
Rick patched things up. That's not.
No, the real Rick and I have never been worse, thanks to the wedge you drove between us just to get that lightsaber.
Yeah, well, looks like you got it back. Your journey is complete. As a nerd.
You're the nerd. You can't say all that crazy shit about Star Wars and then act like you're cool.
Oh, really? Would a person who wasn't cool have one of these?
I think so.
Slowly close the door. Slide.
Oh no, I'm not gonna make it. What a shame to be put out of my misery again. Oh man.
What the hell? Was this always part of the White House?
Yeah, I didn't grab them yesterday. I was gonna grab some. They're on sale too.
George W. added kegs to the cantina. But only I saw it's true.
Mr. President, you need to come home and tell the people the truth.
The f I do. Droids, get that saber. Give it a
We hit up Walmart though. And we did we got a new harness for her.
Look at him. Lightsaber hand.
Got a pink harness.
It's not. I always wanted to fight with a lightsaber, but not like this. You ruined it.
Disney ruined it. You think I want 30 low-run TV series with bad CGI?
Big bag of dog food, cat food for the homeless cats.
Got better ideas.
At the old spot.
A robot with lightsabers for eyes.
Flea and tick stuff. So now we can go out to the field again. a cable tie down for outside, so she can't chew through it. But I think here we can get like a underground wire fence.
Come on, put down the lightsaber Gatling gun.
Instead of having the cable for her, because the cable's super annoying.
You have to forgive me.
I'm done with that, and I'm done with you.
But I got that, so she's secure on that.
He sacrificed his life for me.
Yeah, don't be too touched. He's actively trying to die.
It's okay. It doesn't hurt. Oh God, they're sliding, Morty. They're sliding.
They're sliding.
Perfect.
Save yourself, Morty. Rick can build it.
And so I told him, like, dude, I've been in chat all day, like, and there was like 30,000 people that came through chat. Like, my brain is toast. And he's like, that sounds like a flex. Stop flexing, dude. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? I mean, those numbers are okay, but damn.
You were so great. Of course I'm great.
And then he sends all these pictures, and he wants to sell me pounds with this organic, whatever but fuck name that he loves more than his wife.
He can do a little more himself. God, how long do you take?
And I thought that was fucking hilarious. He's like, it sounds like you're flexing. And then he said some other dumb shit like, Matt here to save the world. Dude, what the fuck are you talking about?
Would you mind calling me an Uber? Right.
Oh yeah, so he's a negger, right? N-E-G-G, like negative energy. So he puts that negative energy out and tries to get into your head like, you're doing something wrong, right? So it'd be like, I don't think you could do that, would be one of those phrases. So he puts that doubt into your head. Fuck that shit, dude. You putting that shit in my head. I told Jordan Peterson for over a year, doggy. I know my fucking head shit. So he does that shit right out the gate, and then he kind of laughs about it, and then fucking keeps rolling with it and tries to sell that shit cheap. No, fuck you. He was like, you see my shit on Facebook, right? And he's like, I didn't think you could do that stuff on the mountain. Boy, shit, dog. Screaming. Drawing dogs. People from the mountain laugh at the people from the valley because they can't drive in the weather. So valley people are pretty much snowflakes, right? It's everywhere. So I was trying to tell them that shit. Like we're just a different breed because we're from up there. I come down here, I can't go on the heat, so I can't do nothing. Whatever. I can still drive around. When it's hella snowing out there, I'll make bank doing DoorDash. Like white out snow conditions. Not anybody's getting them the munions. If you got the right equipment, it's easy. Cold weather's all about the right equipment. So up on the mountain, right, there's Susanville, Valley Floor, driving to Susanville.
You guys are really spreading out onto the road.
And then there's the mountain, right?
At least Jerry got hurt.
So the air's coming down off the mountain. It comes down this way. And here's Susanville. Here's the whole
Even
city.
worse.
Rick and Morty. New season premieres Sunday night at 11 on Adult Swim.
Alright, so there's the town. My brother's house is right up here, like a third of the way up on the mountain, right? This is 42 something. It's like 46 elevation. So the air coming down off this way, right? The sun is gonna rise over here and come over here and go behind the mountain. So by these two effects, right? When the sun is here, it starts throwing a shadow here. That's an hour before sundown. Then this one here, which is the valley, right?
Macy's Memorial Day
You got
sale
shorter
is
day
your
when you're
chance
up
to
here.
bring home the mattress you've been dreaming of. Get up to 60%
Less
off
oxygen.
top brands, plus a free adjustable base or box spring on select mattresses, and get a Macy's.
It's
gift card on
not
our
flat.
best
There's
bits.
no
Macy's
flat
Memorial Day
spots.
sale, now through Sunday.
Everything is
Come on, Charlie.
up,
Use your
up,
new
up,
door.
up. So to get a flat spot, you gotta do some creative engineering. So there's no like one continuous flat spot up there. You just got a bunch of little
Welcome to the
flat spots stacked
Guess
throughout
the
the
dark
mountain.
magic. We baked EL fudge cookies deliciously this evening.
So like your stuff is spread out, so you got to move in between all that stuff all the time, up and down these elevations. And there's 3 angles of pitches that are like being introduced versus the valley floor, right? All those angles will work on your ankles and your hips and all that stuff. You got to be really stronger for that stuff.
Using technology.
And then the weather pattern for this weather coming down and blowing off, it'll bring a lot of moisture from up here, drop it down, and dissipate before it hits the mountain there. Did I get your other channel? So this, compared to the valley, Susanville, Milford, this is like living in Alaska, where this is the mountain cold.
You came looking for a light beer. And you found gold. Modelo Oro. A light beer with a smooth, elevated taste. Perfect for those who demand the next level of light beer. Modelo Oro, the gold standard of light beer.
The combo meal changed to be the BK. With so many options, I play my way.
Guys, I say no compromise.
Winning big time, cause it's free to swap prize.
You get so big. I didn't know my power, dude. 11%. But hey, Barbara's not seeing anybody. She's not working. Dude, I think they got Daryl's fucking paycheck, dog. Because Kenny had that Corvette, right? Barbara had a new car. They got paid. We're just kind of... Barbara? Yeah. Oh, we're just sketching. What would you like me to sketch real fast? I know I haven't really started my next list. I was gonna work on River and Babe. I was gonna do that Sunday, but I wasn't in the right headspace, so I canceled all that. So we're working on resetting that. So another thing we're on. Or whatever. Whatever you want.
I was watching war movies.
Oh yeah, we're watching war movies. Salute to the veterans.
I never watched war movies.
I know, right?
But I just learned a lot.
Go ahead.
I mean,
Pushing me around long enough.
Okay, I need to shut the fuck up because my roommate kind of hilarious when it starts.
All you have to do is ask me. You know what you're getting into. It's gonna be rough. Hey, what's it say? It's a South Park.
I can't read that shit, South Park.
I hate that guy. Here's too much of a chance. I told you
Well,
downstairs.
I can't read.
I couldn't come up for that. I'm sorry for the way I've acted.
I'm sorry at all. You're just sorry because you made a fool out of yourself. Broke as easy as you will. Both gonna take a beating till someone uses that phone. That means one of you's gonna take a beating for nothing, and I don't care which one it is. What do you do that for?
I'm wondering whether I like it.
What's the decision?
Membership. Okay, Black was getting set up for a podcast. He's fucking MIA right now. You gotta do the chat rules.
Hello, I'm Paula Kerger, President and CEO of PBS.
Gotta buy the
Public media is one of America's greatest public
right
services. Free, local, and available to everyone. Today, that service is at serious risk. You can learn more at protectmypublicmedia.org.
Protectmypublicmedia.org. Yeah, I'm stealing all this stuff. Now they're like, we want to use the likeness of you and your personality for the training of AI modeling.
As local as the mountains on the horizon.
He is, I think, the most headstrong director I've ever worked with.
I'm an arrogant bastard. I certainly had self-confidence.
It was guerrilla filmmaking at the cheapest.
All of a sudden, wow, when I got into television, I started learning from the very first week. All the stories that you've ever heard about it are true.
I still think I'm the best
Right.
cameraman in the business. This is a big
You see the
deal.
reflection?
This is big.
TCM's
From
The
there.
Plot Thickens podcast, hosted by Ben Mankiewicz.
Figures on the
Every
eyes
episode
and the
from all
nose,
seasons
the
is
tongue.
available now wherever you get your
And then that
podcasts.
would be
Visit
like
tcm.com/podcast to
Then
learn more.
you use like floor mop wax or fingernail polish. And make the eyes look shiny. A couple layers on there. So that's a good
Hi
question.
there, I'm Alicia Malone and thanks for joining me for TCM Imports. We are nearing the end of our Memorial Day marathon, watching a lineup of
So that right
war
there is
films.
real.
So let's
He's gonna have
continue
more
with that
puppies.
theme by watching two
He's got like
foreign
another
war
litter
films.
coming.
Soon we'll
Like
see
he
A
just got rid of
Generation
all these
from
puppies.
1955, directed by the
And
Polish filmmaker Andrzej
there's
Wajda.
another litter
But
coming.
first, a drama by the Russian Andrei Tarkovsky. It's Mirror, also referred to as The Mirror, from 1975. It was Tarkovsky's fourth feature-length film out of his eventual 7, following Ivan's Childhood, Andrei Rublev, and Solaris. But he actually started working on this film before he made Solaris, with screenwriter Alexander Misharin. This was designed to be a personal project, inspired by the director's own childhood, as well as his father's poems. And you'll hear his father's poetry woven throughout Mirror, with the basic story being about a dying poet who is reflecting back on his life. The execution, though, is anything but simple, with Tarkovsky breaking up the narrative, jumping back and forward in time, also including newsreel footage from various wars and dream sequences to form what's been described as a stream of consciousness. Tarkovsky wrote in his diary that making this movie made him realize the importance of personally experienced emotion, as well as the power of cinema to reveal the author's intimate truth. Editing the film was difficult, with Tarkovsky reportedly assembling the vignettes in different ways about 20 times before reaching a final cut. It wasn't widely shown in his country, but now Tarkovsky's film stands as a brilliant example of his skill and innovation. From 1975, this is Mirror.
Classic.
Yeah.
I'll pull this stupid in. I forgot what I was doing here. Boom. Boom. And then, yeah, drop me,
Как твое имя, отчество и фамилия?
yeah, leave me a comment. Boreal. Gotta leave stuff.
Скажи, пожалуйста, откуда ты приехал?
Also, like, someone passed out in the store, right, in the bathroom. And everyone's like, Narcan, Narcan. Call 911, right? And I'm just like, alright, I'll call 911. He calls him. I go back and get the video, right? I can't do that live while we're fucking streaming. So I go back afterwards and check it out. The paramedics show up a minute and 40 seconds after he calls them. Like, where the hell were they? They were posted up. Like, these guys are watching. They gotta be watching. So if the fire department's watching, PD's watching. So just all sitting around, you know, enjoying some evidence.
It's really an amazing product.
Watching the stove. That's crazy. That shit's going on.
Сосредоточь все внимание на моей руке. И ты почувствуешь, что моя рука тянет тебя назад.
So I need to figure out some sort of like shout out or something, right? Like the fire department has like fill the boot, where you donate to the boot for like multiple sclerosis, right? They're out on the corner, all the fire guys hold up their boots. Here, and I'll pull up. I'm like, those guys can dance better than you on the other corner, because they'll be like, they all go out, so they'll be on each corner. So I'll like hit the fire department and start dancing and shit. That's right. So we can show some support. Boom, they might be a little bit more forgiving when they have to hop up in like a minute 40 to what's going on. They're right there, like, he's talking to him on the phone, right? And he's asking him all these questions, like, you got Narcan?
Alicia went to 4 engagement parties.
No,
She's done
dude.
bringing a force
It's not really a
allowance for
thing of a
+1.
convenience store
Here's
to
a
have
ring,
on
Alicia.
deck.
Say I do to prove your sweetness. Want cereal? That's the spot.
Whoa, it's the Capital One Bank guy. That's me.
So, what do you do outside of
But maybe we could do like a... Right, we're gonna do like
No fees on checking.
advertising spots, right? So when you move around,
What's in your one?
like right here, and he'll move, and there'll be like an advertising for like, we support our team. Fire Department 505,
When I was a
whatever.
kid, my brother and I cut class. Take the train down and hang out in the park all day. School was strict, so we had to sneak out.
What do you
I can't
got?
tell you how many times Joe put a fire alarm.
What's your fire alarm? What?
It was a bell, and you pull it. All right, here's a question. What food do you miss most? For me, it's no contest. Breakfast sandwich.
The one I used to eat all the
Like
time
the
back
kind
in
you
the
get in
day.
a hole-in-the-wall bodega.
Bodega.
Jelly donut. Maybe a Kit Kat.
Give me a break. Give
Jelly
me a
donut.
break. Break me off a piece of that.
Kit Kat.
Sometimes early on, you luck out and find a candy bar.
Last time I saw a candy bar was
Sometimes
3
you
years
candy
in.
bar.
It was my birthday. He surprised me.
don't see what was so great about the old world. From what it looks like, it's just everybody fighting each other, killing each other for
Drawing,
resources.
tell me some draw.
You know, for power.
It's not all
On deck, whatever, what do you want right now?
It's true.
Real quick.
The more people try to bring it back, it just leads to more fighting and killing.
That film's like, it's not in English.
It's not in English?
Yeah, it's not.
Herschel.
Here, let's listen to this.
Okay, just be careful.
I mean, it's a foreign film, but it's not in English. It's not.
What year is it?
She said 75.
Hey, yo. Tell me what to draw. Boss me around. 75?
Let's see. Yeah, they did. She said 1975. Like Czechoslovakia or something.
Дорога от станции шла через Игнатьево, поворачивала в сторону, следуя изгиба Вороны, в километре от хутора, где мы жили тогда, до войны каждое лето. И через глухой дубовый лес уходила дальше, на Тамшино. Обычно мы узнавали своих только тогда, когда они появлялись из-за широкого куста,
Ukrainian dude, they're like all tens.
Если он от куста свернет в сторону дома,
There's some beautiful women
то
in
это
Ukraine.
отец. Если нет,
And then if you go like Russia,
это
right?
отец, это значит, что он не приедет уже
They might
никогда.
be trying to kill you. Which that might be fun too. So there's options. You know, she loves me, but she's trying to kill me. That's kind of cute. Whatever. Let's throw a word out there.
Правильно иду?
Вам не надо было от куста сворачивать.
Here, I gotta do an emote. Boom.
Reviews of plays and musicals, they were so gritty and scathing. And next to each review, there was a photo, and it was her. She used to be the critic. I mean, she could make or break careers, dictated culture for decades. She basically ran the city. And then, oh God, there was that whole thing at the, what was it called? The King Something Theater? What whole thing?
The Sofa King Theater, bitches.
There was this writer who wrote a play called The Little Empress. It was a thinly veiled mockery.
Well, that sounds like a goddamn bit.
Well, it was actually. And at one of the shows, there was an altercation with the writer and well, she,
I bit him. Mr. Pierce? What was that drawing you were showing me? The one with the fallen sky bridge?
Self-portrait. Sure, I'll get right on that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Wait. I've had a model up. Yeah, there's no red, so if I drew red hair, we'd have to burn.
That's the Doors. You want to watch the Doors?
The movie?
It's not the movie. I mean, it could be the movie.
See, Nirvana's cool.
Alright,
yeah, put it.
Let's just see how this starts.
Yeah, it's the one,
With
right?
this
With
app
the
called
documentary.
Malwarebytes, your phone, desktop, or any other device will be protected
or 7.
Malware bites. It's like a pair of pants that have teeth built into it that'll bite you. Arr, arr, arr.
You know the day is strong as a knife. Night divides the day.
Alright, here's another self-portrait. Wow. Bam, that's me, doggy. That's my line. We got 2 right there. High spatial frequency lines, right? Point, high spatial, very pointy, triangular. Our square corners, right? That's kind of mid spatial frequency. We have 2 curves. Boom, boom. That's our low spatial frequency lines. You got 2 highs, 2 mids, 2 lows. It's cut it down the middle. Rotate that. Still works. It's an ambigram. If you don't know what an ambigram is, you can like read it upside down and right side up.
Cover your hair and your eyes. Okay, this is called Oh Me.
Oh Me. It's up here in the face. No one told you today? You're special. It's not your fault. It's a medical condition. You're not stupid. It's a medical condition. That's why y'all weird and shit. Go then.
Here, put that to right there. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Yeah. That's me. That's my boy. That's mine. That's me. That's him regular, right? Yeah, I can't post that. Cows in a thunderstorm? So I'll pick up you kicking on the butt, dude. That one. Alright, let me put that one in the bank. I might have to get some paper. One sheet. Damn, Chris, that's a big order, dog. That's a big order. You're probably the only motherfucker, right, that can clown on Unk, dude. Like, you're like the only person in chat that kind of gives Unk shit and he goes with it. Like, everyone else, no, we don't let that shit slide. So, there's some respect there for him. Because you'll say wild shit like that, and, You know, newcomers and shit, we'll time that out, but you fucking hammer dog. It's fucking funny as shit. So, dude, so we're working on merch, right? It's like that. That would be like the special edition T-shirt, right? Right. No, if you heard that shit, dude, he'd be wild, dude. He'd be wild. Like, you crazy, Chris. Um, yeah, I got some T-shirts like Captain America, and this other one too, right? They give me some like ideas and shit for the store. Find you on Facebook. Georgia. How close is that to the fucking spot, Chris? You. E, how you doing? Good morning. Throw some inspiration into this piece. We got some cows coming out of a thunderstorm. We got Chris Vick creating like some sort of time and space ending events. That might be a special edition T-shirt, right? Where it's like $1,000, and then Uncle will be like, all right, that's how it's cool, dude. I'll take $1,000 for those. Oh, how far are you away from the store, Chris? So, man, that's a lot of ladies to draw too.
Any requests? How is this only in volume acoustically? I need a plug.
Okay, so here's how you do clouds. Happy little clouds. Alright. And then you want to like bring the wrap right to the edge of that tear, right? Fill it up. So put it down, right? Drag it across. So up in Seattle, right, I was like 21, and we ride up there, and we're looking for his house. And there's a park there, right? With a bench that everyone signed, like, we miss you, Kurt, we love you, Kurt. Alright, this one's all big wrap. A lot better. That'll give you a better cloud effect. And then it's like on the side of Lake Washington, right? A really nice neighborhood. Multi-million-dollar houses and stuff there. I like the big, thick pencils. Because now I draw like an angry kid. It's like to get out my precious busy dog. It's, we'll just leave it there. It's if you pull it. Dude, I never use my fingers really, because if the oil's on your hand, that'll transfer over. It's not recommended. Ogden's? What up, Keith? It's because I'm special ed. It's a regular pencil. Boom. Later too, dog. What are you doing? Where are you coming? I need you to go to mom and dad's and get the shit out of the freezer. It's the last little bit of Romy. Dad needs the space for burgers and shit. And then he's got the keys for the band. And he was saying that it's like it changed gears. It wasn't doing that very well. So whatever, he got it. So we got the keys there. We got Kevin's paintings. Got Morgan's fucking harnesses. Thursday, yeah, that sounds good. I'm Red Bluff and we'll be at the doctor too. And then an email. I got my new certification for you on Medi-Cal. Other than that,
You wash your whole body every day, so why don't you wash your whole mouth? Listerine and wash your mouth.
I'll bring some dong surprises for the kid. Does she need anything? I know we won't have much time, but maybe I can get her something. So this is a piece of paper that I just ripped off, right?
Dueños de automóviles, no te preocupes si el interior de tu coche se ve viejo. Esta crema de cuidado y renovación es la solución. Un simple roce limpia y nutre, restaurando el color y la textura de piel y plástico. Haz que el interior de tu coche deje atrás la apariencia descolorida y vuelva a ser elegante. Compra.
Rose sparks are built differently than Viagra. Sparks dissolve under your tongue for results that kick in faster than pills. Plus, they're
on the 4th? Oh, yeah, I like a big, of course. No one likes two sticks rubbing together. Jeez. Girls have curves. There's 8 curves. It's a perfect butt. And there's like an engineering, you know, there's science behind it. The engineering aspects of that. It doesn't work, yeah.
This is the last song of the evening.
If I had to pick, definitely butt.
I mean, everything they've been blurting out.
I got you, E.
Is that Kennedy? I don't think MTV would let us play that. Fuck you all, this is the last song of the evening. What is it? This was written by my favorite performer. Our favorite performer, isn't it? All of ours? Well, I think the best. Oh yeah, this guy representing the Lead Belly estate wants to sell me Lead Belly's guitar for $500,000.
Bet. Because then after we hit the, so we're like going around and like knocking all these like mansions, right? Like, where's Kurt's house? Where's Kurt's house with dance and stuff? We're not weird. And then someone finally like busted us open and like, so we're here. So we found the house, and the girl answers. Well, that's Courtney. We didn't know. Then we read the numbers off of the house and took off out of there. Okay, 8 curves. There are frontal pose, right? There are different angles. So we have our side view, right? We have our front view, or it's going to be back view from this, right? And then we have our 45-degree angle picture, right? Some of these, right, there is going to also be on this one here, but it hides in here sometimes, right? So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I may have fucked that one up and made it a hip. So you're not going to see all 8 of them at once. It's going to be the different angles where you're like, oh, that's nice. Right there, like that. Ooh, yeah, she kind of like the little top up there fills out nice. Of course, we like to have it like full and round, right? So then you'll have that BBL look by having all those curves maxed out. And if you get into not stereotypes, but different places have different curves. So some of them have like 6 curves, and like, damn, that's awesome. Because 8's like really hard to find that in the wild. And so 6 is really good. It's kind of rare, but there's some that have like 6s all day, like 9. It's not the one you figure out. Dude, I haven't seen the Nerf guns teeth since we left, dog. Dude, it would be good here. We get hella shooting here. Going live, just signature. Signature. Well, okay. We're doing e-signature. Give me like this, right? Like, I don't think it would be like a backpack. Maybe. You know, it's like all fancy. Big old backpack. I don't know if it'd be a stampy there. Well, I looked at a lot of butts, that's why. It's like so many butts, like, my friends would be like, dude, look at that, bro, look at that. It's like, dude, I've seen all that. We fucking go play some video games. Fucking Dilberry, dude. Fucking Dilberry. So I cut him off, dude. He's trying to be friends, but then his friendship is like, I gotta buy like expensive ass Safeway weed, dude. And it's like, I don't have money for that. I get better deals than you. Be like, I know everything about cannabis. And he'll start talking about it. He's like, I don't know what the word is. And he starts describing it, and I'm like telling him the word the whole freaking time. I'm like, that's the word, homie. And he's like, I don't know what that is, but I don't know what the word is. I'm like, you're so stupid. So he's like 240 pounds. He can't pick if he's like white or Mexican, so he dresses like hella weird in between. It's like, pick one, bro. Which one are you?
I want to tell you that if your smile means anything to you at all, and you see pictures like this.
Some of this.
Yeah. Sorry, back him off here.
This or this or this. These smile makeovers.
Dude, I did a lot of therapy talking to like get over his bullshit. Because we're in the trailer park, right? And you know, I got some PTSD of growing up with dad yelling at me and beating me and stuff. So every time he would come out and yell at his kids and call them fucking retarded, right? Little ass girls fucking retarded, right? Should be swearing at him and call him fucking retarded, dude. That's bullshit. And then go back inside and let the whole neighborhood like watch their kids. Bullshit.
I'll say it again. They're greedy. They're unapproachable, and you charge way too much money.
And like, dude, I had to deal with that because I was sitting outside chilling all the fucking time. And so he'd like go out there and fucking destroy the whole vibe. And it's fucking getting me to a point to where it's like, I'm remembering my dad should do that to me, and he lives like right next door. So I got to a point where I'd be all pissed off at my dad, and I shoot a Nerf gun at him, Pew pew! And he knew I was pissed off at him, and he'd be like, oh shit, Matt's pissed off at me. Yeah, right. Man, Mom was my security, right? And Rome was too. Like, a couple times I was gonna tap these motherfuckers out, dude. I had fucking weapons in hand, and I'm spinning around to, like, break their leg with this weapon made to kill a bear. This is a fucking heavy duty fucking weapon, right? And I see Rome, and I stop, dude. What up, P? And he's like, fuck, dude, I can't go to prison and lose him. And then I lost him 2 months later. So Logan Dildleberry bugged out right before all this shit like hell started going down. He was kind of the start of this shit. And then he's like, oh, I'm sorry about your boy, dude. I was like, dude, you don't even fucking know. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Here's some weed I grew. I'll hook it up. That must hell suck, dude. The fact that he bring up, like, Rome bit his fucking daughter. Right? His kids would go wild in the park, right? Rome would bark at the girls when the girls were, like, going out of their yard and going to other people's yard where they get in trouble. Rome would bark at them. Like, hey, girls, come back here and get in trouble. Like, 'cause he was outside watching them so much, dude. He had 2 girls that he grew up with before I got him. And every kid he saw, he thought it was his kid. So he, like, asked me if he can go up and go say hi to him. So I'd go hold him and be like, hey, can my dog say hi to your kids? He's like, he's looking for his. So he's, like, very good around kids, dude. Like, so good. And when I was feeding him, right, he'd be munching around. I'd be sticking my hand in his mouth and stuff. Yeah, you gotta put some shit in it. So I don't think he knows anything that happened with them, like, attacking me and shit. The 2 old men. Like, how you gonna fucking even defend yourself, really, like, against a guy that's like 80 years old and a vet, and the other one's got like brain cancer. He's like 76. Like, you gotta let this old dude just like hit you and shit. You can't fucking, like, you can't even block them because they'll break their fucking arms because they're so old. The big fat one like fell on me. Fell on the barbecue. I almost hit him in that thing. I almost did. Right? Laser removal. I got that laser cutter engraver in storage. So, okay. This is the front of it. Those are teeth. That's an eyeball. This is the body of it, right?
Watch this fridge test for fake olive oil.
I left these bottles.
So we got a cylinder coming out.
Supposedly, if your olive oil
The
is
tortito
100% authentic,
coming out, right? Or donut. The second tortito connecting. The cylinder coming out.
solidify like.
So what that is rotation that way. It's probably not full rotation, but it could be with a blockage, right? Full rotation on this end. And then with this linkage here, you'll have that 360 and you'll have that 360. So, right? 2 years. How much ink you got, E? So right, you've seen on my hand-bitten arms, my sexy legs. I got 13 tattoos. Hell yeah. Yeah, you gotta keep the self-portrait. Yeah, arms, right? Like, people judge your shit. I grew up really Mormon, really religious. So no tattoos. Went to prison. I could draw. Tattooing's money. I gotta practice on somebody. I don't know what I'm doing. I practice on myself. Half one leg and both feet. I've done the bottoms of my feet. Just like little marks, my logo. Alright, 6 time. My first job. My hip. Sensi dog. Stop. I got a belt. That's my logo. That's my best friend Corey. His ashes are in that. I did this. With a wing on it. That's a Boy Scout merit badge from my grandpa. I'm not gonna get it all close on that, but that's an ambigram. That's my last name Turner, so it'll be like Matthew Allen Turner wrapping around it. And then I got some other sentimental stuff here. So yeah, all mine are like I can cover them with shorts. You probably do. But if we're going for weirdness, I put my logo on my boys. When I broke up with Brandy, I was hurting, so I tagged my right boys with my tag. And then people don't believe me, and I'll have to show them, like, bro. So yeah, I learned how to make the tattoo machine. I made a really nice one when I was locked up. It was really nice. And And I like the rotary machine. It's like more consistent on the depth, I think. And then I work really light. I did a portrait like sitting bull. I'd probably say I'm like 3 to 5 times longer than the average tattoo artist. But I'll go light. If it doesn't come out how I want, then I can do another session and darken it in. Yeah, and I tattooed Keith, right? He's best friend. He's best friends with my little brother. And they're both military boys, right? So they're like, we're going to war, man. We need you to fucking tat us up. What up, Zay? With their meat tags, right? We can't have it shown from my parents. So I get some UV ink and I tattoo meat tags on my little brother, right? So it's like hell sentimental. Like, from our parents' standpoint of view, like, we're not supposed to be doing that. So I hit his meat tags on. It's on your ribs and on the outside of your leg. You know, in case you get blown up, they can be like, oh, that's Keith's arm right there, and grab it and sew you back together. I never told mom and dad that I tied that on. So. Okay, so with those two axes, you have a shoulder cup ball and socket joint. You can come out to that, and basically it's like a shin or a forearm, and then you throw like a wheel or tire on it. And you the underbelly, and one for the front, one for the back. Right cap, left routine. How bad does that hurt you? Does it fucking like chemical peel and stuff? So it has two little mandibles or teeth here, right? This is a articulated quadruped robot, right? With full articulation. The key thing for this is this ball and socket joint. Doesn't exist right now. Right now, all the technology is your elbow. The servo works on one axis. So your axis, right? X, Y, Z. That's your like a box. Length, width, height. So if you take your fingers like that, height, length, width, your X, Y, Z, your dimensional coordinates in space. Hey, what are you doing? Times the fourth dimension. Ribs are broken hell ribs. Two weeks. That's not too bad. Oh, really? It swells up.
That's good.
Hey.
Esto es súper sabroso. No solamente masajea.
W axis.
Oh, qué rico. Sino que
The
también
W
te ayuda con
axis
tu cuero cabelludo.
is when you yabba dabba do,
Una cosa que le había dicho a mi esposa.
or you. Alright, whatever. You guys are all adults. Kids go to bed. You got whipped cream canisters in the refrigerator. That's got whipped cream in them, but you know, no gas. That's the W axis right there. Damn, really? Yeah, like, I don't know. If a girl had face tats, I think that's hella hot. It's a lot of work. And like set it all up, new landing gear. So the back, right, you can do like lightly faded, right? Like less detail. Not do much back there. I've seen that done a lot. You could do it a little bit harder. Like shadow. That could also implicate other things. Kind of depends on how you want to feel with it. This other guy I know, he does a lot of his focal point, like highly contrasted, and a lot of his limbs and stuff will just fade out into nothing. So it's kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum of doing finished, complete lines, right? Where all your lines, finished line, I'm kind of in a sketching phase, right? Where I'm building up lines. Your complete lines, they're all going to be like continuous, right? There's not going to be any holes. And if you think like comic book art, all those lines are all clean and continuous, right? So every part of the whole image is the same amount of detail for the line work throughout the whole image, right? You all know that. So other ways to introduce that, like visual interest into it, is to let it fucking fade out, let it be sloppy, and kind of show the process of you building it. Like if I want the attention of my audience to be here, 3 to 5 a month for 4-bedroom. We'll have to see what the RV parks pay. We're in a
Germans
spot.
have figured out a way to increase water pressure by 15
House
times
would be good.
without using any energy. This new $80 jet pressure
But if I got a van, dude, I
harnesses
just post
the
up in
cleaning
front of the
force of
store.
hydraulic power system.
And then, like,
And it's
go outside
record-breaking.
and post up out front. That'd be fucking awesome. Sell them merch.
Success is leaving big.
This is Massachusetts. That's way up there. I think we're at, like, we're a 4-bedroom. We're at that 3-1 for like 12 to 1,500. And that's kind of a good deal. E, where you at? Oh, I took a dab. Yeah, I took a dab. Oh, they must be in school. Whatever, we're gonna go the whole East Coast. I got hell fucking streamers I gotta go fucking. Dude, Keith, fucking Jeremy's fucking not doing well, dog. His streams have been canceled for the unforeseeable future. So I'm streaming his time slot until he gets back. Like, I don't know what to do with that time. Like, that's been on fucking lock for 2-3 years now. We gotta get a bunch of, like, you know, swag from over there, right? Dude, I don't know. His fucking wife, Tracy, got on and posted. Because I'm like, fuck, I missed Tuesday. Maybe he fucking rescheduled, right? So I got on, and she posted. I'm like, he got a wife? I never heard he had a wife. What the fuck? And then I'm reading the comments, and then Bix like, I call BS. I'm like, dude, this does sound fucking weird, dude. Like, did his account get hacked? Because, you know, he's a programmer and shit. Yeah, anytime I'm gonna come up here to NorCal, Jordan. I was almost gonna move, hey, stop, to Stockton for Stephanie. Oh yeah. Stephanie. She was like 5'1", little Latina, all curvy, and she'd read like 50 Shades of Grey, and I draw. I went down to Javier's, like, he had this art show, car show, right? And we met in the pen, right? And you're all separated out to where, like, you can't talk with certain people. Like, oh, we gotta be racist here, Matt. You can't be friends with everybody. So it's like forced upon you. And we're both artists. We're like, that's bullshit, dog. I'm friends whoever I want to, but I'm not gonna fucking do anything wrong with you. So we've been friends ever since. So I'm going down to see Javier in Stockton, and I'm bringing down the sound system. And we get all set up right, and he's like, yo, look, bro, I want you to do all the money, right? I don't trust you, dog. So I'm collecting all the money, and so I don't get to socialize. And this little cute girl comes in with this dude. I'm like, oh, dude, she's awesome. No, she's a good dude, so I respect that. I got her number. But because I was going back and forth, stupid Pete came in. Got her all sidetracked. Fucking Pete. But living in Stockton probably wouldn't have been the best move. Dude, I totally want to meet up. Totally. I think we need to mail around like a shirt and we all sign it. And like frame it and shit. Like the original like 11 or 12 mod games. And maybe some movie like timed out or banned, whatever. Yeah, sometimes I'll think like we're at a convention and we all need to blaze. So we get a spot that's like a tent that's all sealed up so we can have a spot to all smoke. And we all go in and out. Feed the homeless. I got some footage of Jeffrey today. I showed him my bike, dude. He had 2 big old grocery bags full of fucking dumpster food. He's like, hey Matt, you want any of this? Like, bro, I'm cool, but thanks for offering. Bro, he's got me eating dumpster food. I didn't know until after I ate it. It's like, this is some really good tri-tip, right? This is bomb, dude.
Предчувствием не верю,
It's okay, kid, man.
и примет я не боюсь, ни клеветы, ни яда я не бегу.
Come on, bro.
На свете смерти нет, бессмертны все, бессмертны все.
No, yeah, stick it, Debbie.
Не надо бояться смерти ни в 17 лет, ни в 70. Есть только явь и свет.
We made a big old doobie around, we all take a puff of it.
Мы все уже на берегу морском, и я из тех, кто выбирает сети, когда идет.
Yeah, that's why the sprinter ran, right? You got
Живите в доме,
the bathroom, you can travel.
Я вызову
You
любовь
get your bed.
столетий, войду в него и дом построю в нем.
And then you're like moving from location to location. So you're like, I want to go see the Grand Canyon or whatever.
Жены ваши за одним столом, а стол один.
And get some different background.
Гряду.
You know, like self-contained. Because sometimes the neighborhood goes fucking south. You're like, I need to get out of here. And the van is cool, right? Because you can post up in any parking lot. I'm not saying I'll do mail-outs, but I've done mail-outs. DM. So your number 2 pencil, that's your hardness. This is an HB.
Mount up. We're going down. Let's get going.
Because it's hella black.
$25 go. Thank God.
So, sketching the lines, you want to get kind of your flow down. If you squint, you will reduce your detail and your contrast and your tones, right? So if you squint while doing this, it helps you out for where you need to put more shadow and darkness in the whole piece. Because it'll cut out that detail. And that will be your low spatial frequency. Some science here. So low spatial, right? So we got low. We got mid. We got high. Right? Our wavelengths. Light. What's light? Oh, I'll cash after you $100 right now. What's up, Barbie? How you doing? Oh, don't say that, Mike. You don't want people saying that.
You should get away from here, Jock. It's not safe.
Instant cop, dude, right?
This is my home now. Now people have made up their minds.
They would.
If you want to stay safe, we'll get as far away from here as you can.
Dude, I don't get my gun rights back and be a shout out Barbie in the Philippines. Especial.
Why down here? I thought we'd be going to the harbour.
No, it's a dry dock. Posh name for it.
It's a dry dock.
What have you got though, anyway?
It was my dad's. Then he left a few years ago. We used to go out in it together, but after he went, I never fancied it.
Oh yeah, dude, I'd be police. Get my gun rights back. I could be a probation officer right now. That's kind of a stupid one though. I don't want to be like
Which one is it?
nagging people. Checking up on them. Hey.
When did you last see the boat?
8 weeks ago.
The whole thing?
The motor and everything.
Why did you leave the motor on it?
But that always did.
Yeah, and I always told him not to.
Do you think it could be a boat that was burned?
It's late, Oliver. Thank you for reporting it. I've given a picture to Socko. Leave it with me. You can go now.
But if you find it was, then I'll stop. Don't announce it, give it to me. If it was, it's our boat, my boat, and Dad's boat.
Deb. Oh, dog, can you hit up Cody, dog? Thank you, Barbie. Thank you for all your shout outs and your songs, dude. Got the party going. Yeah, Richardson Levins. If you need nuggies, I don't know if you've been hitting them up or not, but I haven't been around, so I don't know if you've been going to the shop or whatever. But you might have to. I got a DoorDash. It's been hella dead.
It's a matter of what we have. The color of the molding.
And so I was thinking about shooting you some cash, right? PayPal you some cash, and then you meet up with him before you come.
On the burnt boat, so if it's a
And then grab some hash too from him.
Okay.
Listen. Do you fancy a drink one night?
Sorry, I'm married, Brian.
That's an issue, is it?
Yeah, go hit him up. He just made a bunch of bubble hash.
Okay, fair enough. Only lots of people aren't there, are they?
I am.
Good.
And then here, we're gonna get, I got wax, right?
There we go.
Do
you need anything from the kitchen? A cup of tea?
No, I'm fine, thanks, though.
Come on. And I'll shoot some wax with you to go back home. Stop. But he said we could start trading that back and forth. Every time you come down and eat some wax, you take it back up, bring some flour back down.
Yeah, I know, a bit of a surprise. Ollie's dad.
And it's the price we get it, and what he's getting rid of it for.
The boat that was burned, that has Danny's DNA in it, was your brother's.
Yeah, it was just left.
Yeah, trade route, baby.
With a note to tune to it.
And then Deldavar's like, come on, my stupid ass Safeway organic weed for 3 times the amount of money because it's really good and this is a street price. Like, get out of here.
Why?
Did Danny?
I don't know.
Hey.
Alright, well, see if forensics can get any other.
Good night, Jordan. Have a good night.
Massive against all the elimination prints.
Oh, and funny thing, I'm still someone. Socko Brian just asked me out.
That one? Brian, why did you do that?
Oh, thanks a lot.
He's been married.
Well, that's what I told him. It didn't seem to phase him.
Flattering?
Well, sort of. But it's Socko. They've had their hands everywhere.
Dusty Brian.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a water bowl, right? That doesn't tip over anymore.
Well.
Mr. Hahn, good night. Jordan's down there screaming.
How long you been waiting to bring that up?
I haven't.
Post it up, screaming.
Did you get it wrong?
Wow, you really have been bottling this up. You think you've been lumbered with a senior officer not fit for purpose?
I don't know. It all got hushed up. That's what everyone said.
I didn't want that.
All you gotta do
was
is...
made. It's a big mistake.
Dude, this one over there. Fuck, dude, I
don't want to talk about it.
Thank you for service, fucking Keith. Dad sent me some messages to send to Joe. Oh, Barbie! Slap me!
Будем жить вместе. В другую школу перейдешь. Ты ведь говорил как-то маме об этом? Нет?
Что говорил?
There we go.
Не надо.
Love, love. You know you gotta slap me around and boss me around. Alright, we're gonna do a little dab. A little model especial. Because you're special. You know why you're special? Because you're not dumb. It's a medical condition. What do you say, Morty? The Mega Seeds. We need that one in the first episode. Yeah, put some music back on. What do you say? My son has a disability? What does Jerry say on the end? Yeah, so I need to hit up Joe. Dude, I'm gonna hit him up about the lawyer about my I got all the paperwork to get my gun rights. I'm gonna have him pay for the lawyer, dude, and get this shit done. And get my CCW. So if Logan wants to step to me, I can just blast him in the face, dog. I don't have a problem with that. But like, I feared for my life. On my old phone, I have the text messages and the phone calls when he called me that night. But I want him to figure out, like, why it's awkward, and I don't want to buy weed from him no more, and I don't want to really hang out with him. And we're not besties no more. Yeah, that'd be Grandpa. My first tattoo was Grandpa's merit badge. Where's Zay? Zay, come back. I need to hit up Itachi and have him hit me up with some music for the store and All-Star. I'm gonna get some. I need a job.
Hey Jude, don't make it bad.
When Lynyrd Skynyrd emerged onto the world stage in 1973, for the band it was the result of their collective determination, having struggled to gain real recognition since they had formed 8 years beforehand. And although they were immediately identified both in the music industry and the press as yet another act in the booming southern rock movement of the time, it soon became apparent that these Floridians were not only an entirely distinctive musical
Good girl. Little buddy.
Three, two,
one.
Madam President, we have a situation. Do you...
Want to live, you'll follow my lead. My campaign advisors kept telling me to lean into my military background.
Got one of those like Timu beds in an apartment underneath it, Mike? For Jordan to live under? And you charge him rent? That's fucking dope.
Here's a secret tip hackers don't want you to know about. With this app called Malwarebytes, your phone, desktop, or any other device will be protected 24/7. It has a web blocker that keeps you safe from phishing sites.
We'll see you tomorrow. No, I didn't plug this shit in my day. This one is a flattened cigarette, which is better for your details. Keep your lines nice and tight. So I'm working under low lighting conditions. I'm going blind. I'm drawing with a cigarette. So quality, fucking exceptional. And if you don't think so, tobacco mafia. I know old ladies that will kill you for a cigarette. Good night, brother. It'll get worse before it gets complicated. Damn it, Keith. Worse before it gets more complicated. That's fucking an equal draw. I'll take complicated. Worse might be quicker. Dude, yeah, I need to hit up Richie. Get a mail out. That would help out. Some mushrooms? Yeah, dude, I got a good connect. Good connect on some mushrooms. You just got some really good ones, doggy.
Yeah.
Dude.
Are you talking to Justin?
No, this is Richie.
Yeah.
Keith's buddy up in Susanville. He's part of Tobacco Mafia. So he learned how to grow them, right? And then we had a jar of some golden teachers. It's like 10 grams, right? 20 doses. You know, that's like 2 healthy doses each. I'll give them to my boy. Then go inside real quick, come back out. Whole jar is gone, dude. I'm like, bro, you ate mine too. I thought he was gonna be out there for a minute. He handled him like a champ, bro. I thought we were gonna have to go to the hospital and get some hands on this situation. I'm like, bro, you ate mine too, dog. Come on. I'm a I don't know what the fuck. I plan for the worst case scenario because that shit usually always happens, and then you're not starting at ground zero, and you can build upon that. I build upon that, and then maybe one day the universe will open up and smile on your ass, and everything's good. Like shit opens up, and when it opens up, it's good. Like things open up, but then that kind of closes down, so where you're like starting all over again for all the math to sync up. So it's just fractal patterns is fucking life. W-axis on how you look at it though. So this is DUB. This is Digital Universal Bot. DUB. Digital. So, for those who don't know what digital versus analog is, let's go back to our waves over here. This is a log wave pattern, right? Beep, beep, beep. This is analog, where you have a baseline and you'll measure the peak and valley between each wavelength, right? Peak and valley. So you're measuring these two points, and that angle in there. That's analog. Put an A there. Digital And this is the voltage on the wire. It's going to be a big spike. No. Right? That's a digital signal versus an analog signal. W nerds.
You like a cigarette? Just let me have half of it.
I will then.
Give me one.
Virginia.
You know, they just
Richie's, oh, he's in Virginia?
they changed his guitar out on that. His guitar. That should change the guitar.
That's, oh yeah, that helps out, got some action on, this is a good choice on the lighting. Okay, so I gotta remember, when I'm streamed on that she's gonna be watching, so I don't swear. That's like the only connection I have to Jocelyn right now, dude, is to have that available. So I'm hoping I get that minivan going with his family there. So Virginia's gonna be close to North Carolina. Am I right? The other guy that streams in High Point just bought a Range Rover off his YouTube money. And we got all the numbers to monetize. We just keep getting copyright fucking strikes against us because we like fucking good music. We'll listen to like old school rap, and then halfway through we switch to like old school R&B. And it's part of the whole vibe of the fucking group. It's like more chiller than the fucking gangster rap and shit. So it creates a good tone for the vibe in the chat, right? So people are like dancing and then roasting customers. And then we don't focus on the host or the chat, you know? We're not like attacking each other. We're attacking some weird random people that are up at like 12 o'clock at night. It's like, it's 3 a.m., homie. Why are you buying all these snacks? What's going on here? No, dude. It fucking pulled out the other day, dude. This guy came in and he was fucking ripped, too. And he tried jumping the line, right? And, dude, Unc's very patient with all these people. And sometimes he's got to be forceful, like, dude, get back on the line, man. And they don't listen to him, so he's got to speak up to him. And people in chat will be like, dude, whatever, let him go. If he lets that slide with everybody, then everyone walks all over him. But there's certain individuals where he has to do that to him. And he's given plenty of opportunities. Like, if you watch the stream, the guy's so fucking patient. He deals with, like, crazy drugged out crime head crackheads all the fucking time. And he doesn't give them a hard time. Unless they're yelling at him and shit. So yeah, this guy pops up, right? And he's like, I just want some Newports, right? And he's like, getting back to the line. And the guy starts bucking up to him. And I get the video. And the guy's fucking huge, right? Unc's hella bigger though. He's like, he benches 450 at least, dog. So the guy gets out the store, and Unc's like, you're gonna lose your life over a pack of Newports, motherfucker. Later that night, dude, he didn't handle it, but we seen his strap. Like, dude, we can't show that. We can't talk about that. Oh, and then Keith's right. So a guy passes out in the bathroom, right? We're like, he OD'd, get some Narcan, get some Narcan. I was like, whatever, he's sleeping, we're not gonna deal with that, I gotta go back to work. He's like, alright, I'm not touching him, but I'm calling the police, right? The fire department shows up a minute and 40 seconds later after he calls. What, they posted up outside? How far does it take to walk from your car or drive a minute 40? They're right there. They're watching the stream. If the fire department's watching the stream and they're right there, the police are watching the stream. Dude, we got an audience. That's fucking crazy. Dude, a minute 40? And the way he's talking to him on the phone, they're like, well, if you got some Narcan, why don't you dispense it? It doesn't seem like it's no big deal, right? And he's like, I'm not touching the dude. That's not my department. It's store policy. What up, DJ? You know, I'm not supposed to, like, do CPR and things I'm not trained to do. I'm supposed to follow policy and call, you know, and report it in. That's your job. A minute 40. DJ, did you see the guy pass out in the bathroom? When Unc called, the fire department showed up a minute 40 after he called. They're right there around the corner. Dude, he... Dude, I love the stove. It's the best spot, dude. It's hilarious, too. I need to get back on the jokes. Sometimes I mod too much and I'm not, like... I don't get to enjoy it.
Ooh, I don't think they take that here.
Of course they take Discover. You're stuck in the past, baby.
You're the one who owns
And
13.
setting the joke tone, like, as a mod, like, how much you can roast is key to the whole thing. Otherwise, the whole chat ends up being like,
And these are my
this is Timu Dave Chappelle, this is Timu Bill Cosby, this is Timu... Alright. The first Timu one,
Discover's accepted
if it
in
hits,
99%
it hits.
of
I'm like,
places
alright, that's a
nationwide.
good Timu joke. Damn it, that worked. But when the whole chat's like, using Timu as the fucking, the setup for the punchline, damn, I need to get back to fucking roasting. There we go. whatever. As long as you have his music, then we can be jamming that in the background. That would work. And if it's picked out by him, then that keeps that theme there, going there. Because I've been making my own star playlist, and sometimes I don't know officially what R&B and rap is. And it's like, God damn it, I hate it when chat calls me out on that shit. Like, you freaking whack, man. Yeah, he does. Yeah, that's the whole thing, dude, the music. And so, like, when I got locked up, right, like, it's like 70% black people in prison where I was at. And them being the majority, they had, like, all the radios and stuff, so they would be playing all the music. Ginger. Dude, I get sunburnt looking at my phone. I get sunburnt right now looking at my screen. She goes, back up. 7 gingers, if you take a picture of them together, they open the gate to hell. Or what I call home.
Y está a un superprecio. Traes una pantallita digital para checar el tiempo y en que vas lavando en
So Barbie uses like some techno, right?
Pícale al link abajo y pide tu lavadora y ahorra tiempo.
So that there's like not enough, like a DJ spins it. So and it's such bullshit, right? YouTube has one of the biggest catalogs of music in the fucking world, right? They got AI listening to us, popping up ads of shit we talk about. Boom, here you go right there. Why don't they feed us the non-copyright music from other streamers that want to promote themselves on channels to other streamers that are looking for music that they can play instead of getting violated for playing, like, you know, shit the corporations own. Kind of stupid, don't you think? It's kind of an easy fucking W for YouTube. They have the whole catalog. We're out there looking for third-party services. AI picked up on me talking. Put that into your system, YouTube. Fucking bullshit. It should not be a problem. We're looking for music when you have the largest catalog of music on the fucking planet. That's fucking stupid as fuck. Mike, that doesn't mean nothing. So what, you don't own it? That means like, hey, I'm using this shit. I don't own it. That you're snitching on yourself by saying that. Like, no one knows if you own copyright or not unless it's a copyright holder. That's the only person that knows if fucking you own it or not. So you gotta register that with YouTube and be like, I own this shit. And so nowadays, like, they don't let you appeal claims and shit. You just like put that on something like, I own it, without any fucking checks and balances. And strike anyone on that shit. No, it don't make no difference at all. Like, it basically puts it out there that you don't own the copyright. So, it's kind of like telling on yourself, dog. It's hella stupid. Like, it drives me nuts when people put that in chat. Like, oh, this will work. Like, that's okay. It's like, bro, you're just telling them you don't own it, and now you're using like commercially available stuff out in public.
I figured I'd at least try it, since I've already wasted thousands on those cheap knives that can't even slice butter.
So yeah, that's hilarious when people do that.
One day. And guys, holy shit.
I got 215 copyrights.
It glided through everything like some kind of kitchen laser.
It's under NUD. It's a, you know, like a what's the writer's name? Like I'm really this dude, but I go under a pen name. Synonym? I use an antonym. So my name is not tied to my work. So I got the copyrights. But you can't check if it's me or not. You can check and see if it's NorCal Underground Design that owns it. NorCal Underground Design. So you remember my high spatial, low spatial frequency? NorCal Underground Design. So we got a backwards N, a sideways U, and a D. So that's NUD, NorCal Underground Design. Thank you, DJ. A synonym? Pseudonym? Pseudonym. Thank you. So, a pseudonym, and then I'm using an antonym. So my name is not tied to it, but it's different than my original name. Yeah, we need to get the barbecue out. Dude, I got the trees all cleaned up. Can't really see. But I got all the suckers off of them, and the manager lady came down, her assistant Katie. I used to go to her mom's house for dinner. She's like, you did a really good job. I was like, cool. So we need to get the barbecue set up. And we need to order some like gravity chairs, the ones that like recline. So you can sit outside and just kick back and recline. You go potty? Yeah. Oh, cigar. Dude, you gotta do some content too. Like, what kind of content can you do, DJ? I think everyone in chat thinks you got an 808 and you're bumping. Chicka, DJ in the house. No one told you today. You're not dumb. muscular special. It's a medical condition. Huh. And then we got, look, a pink harness, right? And then, come. Whatever. And then we got a cable, right? Instead of a rope. Like a 250-pound cable. She's a good girl, though. She loves staying close. Hell yeah. Yeah, DJing yourself on it. I fucking did that a little bit. Content. So, going out with Chris Vick and picking up ladies. Going to the stove. Good night, Keith. Love you, Doug. I'll get it you before you come down for Cody and Mom and Dad. There's a frog that lives over here. She gets, right? These are olive trees. Oh, she's out there over. You'll hide back there. Hey. Look at more. Dude, she's getting so big. So Keith is up on the mountain where my first streams came out. When you see the mountain, that's my older brother's spot. So 10 miles out from that is my little brother's spot. So that makes that mountain spot look like trash, right? Joe's spot is like 155 acres. Hey, no, come here. Come. David's just got like a new trailer. Like it's 10 feet longer, it's so nice. Hey, come here, David, come on. David. A couple characters. 2 a.m. I don't even know what time it is here. Hey, come here. There's a cat that comes over here. That like walks the back perimeter, right? It's just like me and Mosher. I just walk down like, I don't like your new dog. Hey, come here. It's a good haul. So we're like at an RV park, right? Dude, we're walking for days back here. We got like 60 feet back here. We got a huge spot. We got solar back here. So the cat will walk the line. That's it. So you see the trailers back there. Yeah, some humor would be good. Like, I got an idea for a humor art stream where it's like, most of it's more like praises for the artist, right? You don't want to hurt the artist feeling. Like, that's bullshit. Dude, why are you drawing that, Matt, dude? Where the fuck are you going to school at, dude? My kid could do better than that. It's like, alright, cool. And then we do another artist, right? So we're like battling. But we have like 2 drunk commentators, which would be Warhorse and motherfucking, goddamn, I forgot the fucking name. They're fucking hilarious, dude. They get drunk and they start ripping on each other, and they're fucking hilarious, right? So we need those 2 guys commentating on the artwork, right? The artists don't need to hear what's going on, because they're in their zone, all sensitive. They're drawing the best piece they can or whatever the fuck they want. And then the chat, right, will pick up on the lead of the host. And they'll just roast the shit out of it. Like, whatever, my fucking cousin can draw better than you with a fucking crayon. So then you can bring on artists, right? And showcase their work. Get hella views, because trolls get fucking way more views than fucking non-trolls. You roast the shit out of them. And, you know, you promote lots of artists that way. I think that would rip. And then you can give the artist like the revenue from it. So it's like, yeah, let them talk shit about it. I'm not gonna watch the stream. I'll put my headphones on. You guys do all the talking, interacting with the crowd work. because live streaming is a lot of crowd work. That's what a lot of it is. Like small shit like this, like you guys are personal, like you got to know me, and you got personal shit. When you get bigger, the bigger you get, the more disconnected you get from your fans. So a lot of bigger content creators some of them are on more of a repeat mode, where they got the same thing that they do on repeat all the time. Where me, I'm more original content all the time, which is hard to keep up, but it's more personal. So I think roasting the thing, that would be good, because like in the store we're not focused on anybody, so we have a good control. And then it's kind of like you're not supposed to talk about it and blow it up. Like keep it on the down low, like it's a spot. Because people come in all the time like, dude, I've been looking for this spot, finally pops up again. Dude, I loved it. I found it on Thanksgiving. That's when Keith was gone, dude. I used to go to his house all the time for Thanksgiving for the past like 6 years. Family, dog. My family stopped doing it when Grandma passed. And then I didn't go this year, and I was fucking so sad, dude. I didn't have Rome. I was probably gonna off myself. I actually was. And then I found the store, dude, and it's so captivating. Like, I've been stuck on it ever since. And now it's like, when Unk's not driving the chat, because he can't, I'm like fucking following his lead and shit, and it's cool as fuck, dude. Like, he gives me the keys to that shit. So I'll call him up and we'll FaceTime and talk. So I'm working on some merch for him. I gotta order the domain name so we can start dropping that down. I think we're just gonna start out with stickers. You know the sign. No, you cannot owe me. Boom, we're gonna sticker that up, DJ. So DJ, you can do clicks to the store, right? Because our stuff is underground, right? We're deleting content. We're deleting lives. If you want to screen record shit and get the funny moments and capture that shit and make shorts, if you got screen capture on your phone, that could run, right? Because there's a lot of content going there and we can't save it all because of the content of what it is. You can throw that on your channel. You can totally do that, DJ. And then linking back to Unk's channel, right? Like, this is where we get the footage. That content would be okay. Because I would be promoting his stuff, linking back to it, which is going to help the algorithm. It's basically super awesome content. Explore those options. And then you can run it through, your touch, how you want to do it. Because there's like a continual shot video, or you could do like multiple cutscenes all together. There's the CapCut templates where you just like throw a couple clips in there and it has a bunch of stuff already made for it, so it's really easy to do. There's no extra creativity you gotta do. You're like, boom, I like that. That's a trending filter. Those ones are really good, Greg, because you got a team of people that are researching what filters would be good, right? So it's not just you thinking this shit. It's just like a team of artists that are like, this is a good one, right? And then other people use it because it's easy to use, right? And it takes out the design aspect because not everyone's creative. And so a lot of people use it. So I know this one chick, right? She got 200,000 subs within 14 months by using CapCut shorts, boom, 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 pumping them out. And I feel that like degrades my integrity as an artist because I'm an artist or whatever. I want to have my own original stuff. But when I'm competing against thousands, tens of thousands of other people using the same popular trending filters, I'm at a loss. I can't, unless I get some viral one that just peaks above that, I'm always going to be stuck behind that. So, yeah, that would help out home because he's got a lot on his plate. And the channel's growing. The channel's growing really good, dude. You're always there. You got good rapport. If you want to mess around with that, dude, that would be a solid position. Like I work. I got a bunch of notes and stuff on the different positions, and me and T are gonna be going through and making a couple adjustments so we can get some more content per month and get some of the right people helping out with that. So then when we do blow up huge, these core people that have helped out are going to get like key positions, and we're going to bless them back, dude, and we're going to get back to those people that help out. Come on, you ready, Glenn? Come on, stop. Come on. Damn, I'm just treating 2 hours an hour. Dude, you gotta build a legacy. You gotta get some people around you that... Stop, come here. Stop. That basically you can, trust to follow your process. Come on, go on. Because there's a lot of work to get stuff done, and you can't do it all yourself. You have a team. You're like, dude, I know this person can do this here, and let them fulfill those roles and get that work done, and let them use their hands.
In 2019. So all in all, we have 6 decades of movie history and Oscar history covered in the book.
You think how nice that statue is going to look on your mantle?
It's been fascinating to me
to hear
it's the respect that all of these different people have for the Oscars, whether they won 5 years ago or 50 years ago.
Out of all the words in the world, just 2 stick in your mind. Thank you.
I would say the biggest change in my perception of the Oscars now, having written this book, is that I now understand that for many people, it's not purely a celebratory moment. There are a lot of people who are interviewed in this book. Jane Fonda, Barry Jenkins, of course, was very conflicted about winning. As several people have these mixed emotions about winning an Oscar, whereas I thought winning an Academy Award would just be purely a celebratory. Much more complex than that.
Jenny, the Ric Flair looking bitch,
the Oscar nights,
aka my wife, my girlfriend, my baby mom.
With a new understanding of the collaborative nature of filmmaking.
She won an award for her fucking working girl skills. She's like, I won awards. Like, what are you talking about?
The attention that's put on them,
Becky.
and actually winning.
She looks like Ric Flair. Like that chick comes in and she's either hella cool or she like crashes out and she's yelling shit.
Major Reisman, you are ordered.
All right, we're gonna go in a little bit, Dougie.
General prisoners convicted by courts martial and sentenced to be executed.
No, we're good.
Or serve lengthy prison terms for murder, robbery, and other crimes of violence. And you will
Man, Mike, you're cramming against nature.
in France to undertake a mission of sabotage that could change the course of the war. The men will be known as the Dirty Dozen.
Nice.
Lee Marvin as Major John Reisman. There's a little of Major Reisman in every man, says Marvin. Tough and unyielding, yet compassionate. I think it's the best role I've ever been asked to play.
You've all volunteered for a mission which gives you just 3 ways to go. Either you can follow up and train and shoot back here for immediate execution of sentence, or you can follow up in combat, in which case I will personally blow your brains out, or you can do as you're told, in which case you might just get by. Now you hold it right there. This war
Perry Mason.
for your private gratification, and you can be damn sure that this army isn't being run for your personal convenience either.
Ernest Borgnine as General Warden. I'm tired of seeing generals portrayed as desk-bound pen pushers.
Where are you at, DJ?
So I've played Warden
You
as
said
a rough
2 a.m.
soldier.
Robert
Robert Ryan as Colonel Everett Dasher Breed. There were officers like Breed, says Ryan, who could never suffer rules broken or even bend a little.
Major Reisman's compliments, sir. You prefer to be captured or destroyed?
Jimmy Brown as Napoleon Jefferson. Jefferson is any man fighting for recognition against the odds, says Brown.
Yeah, so we got a satellite dish installed, right? And we got to bury the cable. It's like way out back, right? So we might be able to put in like an underground fence here. That'd be awesome. Are you hungry?
Lopez as Jimenez. He's crawling with hate. Charles Bronson.
We almost used to move to Utah.
The last guy in the world you'd expect to be a hero. Telly Savalas as Archer Maggot.
Telly
Maggot is
Savalas.
a maniac, says Savalas. His religious fanaticism can never be moderated or quelled.
That's another old school one.
Clint Walker as Samson Poser.
There.
An Indian with war paint smeared on his soul.
Yeah, I grew up hell Mormon. Hey, Utah's like the motherland. We don't want to move back there.
Turn them loose.
We're cooking, we're cooking.
The Nazi High Command.
Yeah, I'm in NorCal. Up by Reno, going to California. There's like a mountain spot. Like 90 miles west of Reno. And then if you keep going down in the valley, that's where I'm at right now. So my family goes back and forth between the mountain and the valley.
The untold stories behind celluloid illuminate the pages of the
Kolchak?
TCM library.
Okay, from Cali?
Alone takes you on the trip around the globe with TCM Imports. Timeless favorites
What part?
and gems of world cinema. This page-turning passport
Nothing beer?
will transport you behind the scenes to explore a variety of international stars and filmmakers.
International.
Find this TCM library item and more wherever books and ebooks are sold.
I'm not international. Compton? Inglewood, Compton, South Central. I lived in Chula Vista, down in San Diego, mostly here up in NorCal, Seattle for a couple years. That was my stripper wife. Yeah.
I think this is in English. It might not.
It might not be in English. That's right.
The Foreign Film Festival.
San Francisco in the Marina District. I almost lived there. Like I partied there all the time with my buddy Nick. I'm cooking some fries. No. Mom's from Eureka. Dad's from Corning, where I'm at here. Yeah, dude, I started doing YouTube because my house burned down with all my dog memories and stuff. So I want to have backup. So I started uploading Rome pictures, and one of the videos hit. So then I just started doing YouTube after that. Not into it. Where now I'm like streaming and trying to get on a schedule where I'm drawing and doing shorts. And I got some experience and knowledge on how it works. So like last week, I'm hanging out with the homies there in front of the store, and I'm like, damn, I feel closer to the my YouTube people. Like, am I a streamer? Am I like disconnected from reality? I'm some YouTuber now. So I felt that for the first time. I'm cooking pie, baby. Dude, it's I don't know. I put in a lot of work on it. I've got a lot of growth. I got a good catalog of Rome stuff and her. Stop! I'm cooking. That's why you're so hangry, huh? gonna get the barbecue out and start cooking some burgers. The dub. Dub is Digital Universal Bot, or dub backwards. My second dog. No. Gotta wait, it's cooking. Good girl.
Urodziłem się tutaj, na Budę, na przedmieściu Warszawy. Rosłem w biedzie.
Salute, dab it up, we got it.
Przyjaciół i pobierałem pierwsze nauki.
Wait, it's hot.
Życie nie rozpoka. Bo jeszcze jako młody szczeniak nie umiałem odróżnić wrogów od przyjaciół. Byłem zaufny. Ufałem szybkim nogom i mocnym pięściom.
Man, subtitles, I can read subtitles.
Custom frames.
No, sit down.
Materials, transparent pricing. Get started at frame.
Be in the video? Fuck no, Mike. Not my channel.
Bottom line is, we do it all. And it's all engineered.
Maybe like you did, cover my face. To show my eyes. Which is just enough, dude. So I need to show my eyes. They're like little sunflowers. Like, my cousin, stop fucking looking at my eyes like that. She's like, they're so beautiful. I'm like, you're weird, dude. Stop it. They're like those type of eyes.
Look, Clem, I told you last night to leave Tombstone and go back east. I also told you if you didn't leave, I would.
I mean, there's a better connection on who you're talking to by showing your whole face. I get that. I really get that. I might do that with like drawing lives and stuff.
That's my business. That's what I'm getting paid.
I feel it disconnects me from maybe my channel from Rome's channel, which is a huge difference on how I operate it. Integrity Farms. Like I'm not using CapCut. Like my shit hasn't hit yet, but I got more videos than anyone else in the fucking pod game. We're watching. What are we watching? Do you know?
No. Wait, let's see what it is.
Did you go to college to figure out what we're watching?
She said Tombstone.
My Darling Clementine.
That's it?
Yeah. My Darling Clementine. What year is that? Hang on. I'll throw it up for a second. 1946. Damn, what was going on in 1946?
Wow, weird.
Yeah, dude, I've been lacking on this shorts. I'm like, because basically, dude, I dipped out after Rome did, and I just did post for like a year almost. Keeping track, guys.
You ain't lying.
Good girl.
Wildcat state.
Woo! Hang on. hot. It's not
Were you
hot.
looking for Doc? Yeah. He was on the boogie stage right here. Down.
Hey, wait.
There and interrupt the jail, will you, Jack?
You like goldfish crackers? Pot pie?
You. Whiskey. Look at my boy.
Hang on. You plug this phone in real quick. In the heat of the night, I can put a face to that movie. It has that song in it. Whew.
That's a good movie.
And then you put on some good ones for me. Stop, sit down. Woo! We clear that shit. Man, I haven't watched TV really in days. It's Rick and Morty when it comes out, to South Park. When I go to bed, I'll put on like Seinfeld on loop or like something with a laugh track on it. Like the John Oliver show. Something about the laugh track, right? I don't get nightmares, right? Stop. And then not having like huge sound adjustments where it's like hell loud, or it's like hell quiet, and then, you know, gunshots or something, where it's like a nice consistent sound. Boom, not putting the right out. Stop. Sweet.
From CCM Zone to Vimala.
So
Dark City Games released an extended edition. Formidable ladies behind the fence decals have been lost.
Yeah, from All in Family.
Ruthless Hollywood. Find this teaching library item and more wherever books and ebooks are sold.
When we crush up the goldfish and mix it in there. There's Biscuit. So we're gonna get a cat, a gray cat named Gravy. But we're gonna spell like gray, like the color gray, right? And then V, like Gary V. Gary V's a streamer, right? So it'll be like Gary V the cat. Biscuits and Gravy.
I recall the first time I saw many of my favorite stars of stage and screen perform.
Hold on.
I remember very well the first time I laid eyes.
And then another nickname is Bisquick.
I was 19 or 20.
Because he's
living in New York
fast.
City, the same town that McCall is from. And I was watching a lot of classic movies in those
Yeah,
days on the local channel, similar to TCM, but not quite as good, obviously. Well, one day it aired a film called Key Largo.
Oh shit, I'm on
But
over.
I certainly knew the stars in it. Humphrey Bogart and Edward G. Robinson, so I thought, why not? I'll give it a shot. But then
Modell is good for that.
blindsided. I saw this face, this magnetic, proud stare that just stopped me. My goodness, what the hell is that?
Yeah, dude, there's like the different eras of movies.
The role of a woman who's nearly given up on life.
They're like made
She
different
had a
shit.
smoldering presence that was palpable, undeniable.
I find it really hard nowadays to find something to get into. Unless it's like, you know, franchise I've watched before, like Marvel or something. Like, I know what I'm expecting.
It's no wonder her publicists
I can't jump into anything new without, like, okay, I think this is gonna be
her
good,
film
right?
debut in 1944.
Like, TGIF Friday nights. Oh, new shows? This will probably be good. Let's try out Family Matters.
But I would
What's this
argue
Urkel dude?
no one was more smitten, more fully arrested upon first glance.
Yeah, so I did post for like a year, right? I got like 200 subs off just posts. And I post every day, a couple times a day. So last month I got about 2,000 views on just posts.
I understand that it was pretty close to love at first sight.
I just found where to find
You can
those
see it
numbers.
right there on screen into Have and Have Not. These were two professionals falling deeply and irrevocably
That's
in
cool.
love with each other right in front of our eyes.
And that's like a lot of people.
Any kind of believable chemistry on camera is difficult to achieve, but to recreate what they had is nearly impossible.
And then they switch some things around where you can
McCall
access the
with her
post off
sassy
of
and brash attitude.
was the perfect conduit.
Off of shorts
An
now.
electric sensuality between them.
Where before you would have to go to the channel, go down to like the video section, shorts, posts, so you'd have to scroll over.
And it carried over into her next picture with Poker, the big sleep. This was a different role for Pacole. A more challenging one at that. It was a complex.
And it escapes me where else there's a disconnect on the post on getting there, reading it in the studio. It's hella dumb. But they added that new feature where you can watch a short and be like, new post. You can look at it, you can do thumbs up, you can't comment on it. Stupid. Another one YouTube you gotta fix is the translate. I'll do a post. And my people want to translate me. So the translate should be on my post. When they comment, you can translate. But when I post, they can't translate my post. I initially start the conversation.
Watching you.
So translate that, right?
And then you began to speak.
It was a lucky break for me.
Perhaps lucky for both of us.
No.
You said you were waiting for me. What were you gonna do? Kill me, drink my blood, all that stuff?
Yes.
But you needn't be concerned.
They're on the menu.
You really believe this, don't you?
We can't begin this way. Let me turn on the light.
I thought vampires didn't like the light.
We love it. I only wanted to prepare you. Don't be frightened. I want this opportunity.
How the hell did you do that?
Same as you do. A series of simple gestures. Only I move too fast for you to see.
Too fast.
I'm flesh and blood. You're not human.
Wait, my glasses
I
off.
haven't been human for too
What up,
long.
All-Star? What up, dog? Hey, I got a music venue to show your portfolio. It's a gas station stream. It's fucking lit, dog. We got 840 likes the last stream, like 40,000 views. Right? Shoot me your Instagram.
As I call it.
Mine's Romedog. Get a playlist together. I'll shoot you his Instagram so you can talk to him. Or you can shoot it to me and I'll shoot it to him. We got 4 hours twice a week, 3 times a week. Getting hella views, but we get copyright claims all the fucking time, like 2 or 3 times a night. Cause we be jamming some rap music, some old school R&B. Like, dude, we're having a good time. So they put a playlist together and submit it to Unc. All-Star, you're on the list. I need you to get a playlist together and hit me up about that. Cool. Screenshot right now. Get some of your beats on the fucking store, dog. That'd be awesome. And I gotta get a hold of Itachi too. I don't know why I can't find him on fucking. He's on my IG list. So if you see Itachi, fucking let him know. Fuck yeah, dog. Fuck yeah. Like, dude, it's popping in there. It's fucking hell popping. There's some crimes going on here and there. So we gotta like delete the stream all the time, and then we got copyright music, so we gotta delete it for that. So we gotta come up with copyright free shit to go 90 days to get monetized. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. Dude, we had silence the last stream, right? And everyone's like, dude, it's muted, it's muted, it's muted. It's like, no, there's just no sound. You can hear shit, guys. So it changed the whole vibe of it. And dude, it's kicking in there. Like, I took shit I learned from Mod Gang and applied it to the Mod Squad, and I handpicked all these fools. Solid, All-Star. And then all we do is roast these customers, All-Star. And then, dude, I saw you at your convenience store. I'm like, dude, tits, bro. All start to fucking look at this shit and be like, dude, I might do that to my shop. But, you know, because you watch other streamers, you learn shit.
But it was a vampire.
And then, like, we can promote other artists too. Like, we got time to fill on that. And it'd be good to make it a thing to where, like, boom, I got you, homie. Let's throw you up there on stage. See what you got. And the crowd has a good taste in music. Dog, dude, I'm thinking about going back there and posting up out front, like Silent J and Bob. Me and that big old dog. Because he's getting popular and he's getting a lot of heat. Like, people know he's there. That they know. The fire department, right? Dude passed out, he called the fire department. The fire department showed up, paramedics, in a minute 40 at the start. They're right around the corner. They're watching that shit. Like, the way they talked on the phone, something's going on with that. The police are watching for sure. So we're gonna do some, like, do a dono to fill the boot, right? And then that way you get a little props to the cops. What's up, Nisha? You threw me off a little bit with your big long name. I had to wait to the end and figure out it was you. How you doing tonight? Today? That, dude, and then I was thinking all-star, right? I went to my store, right, and it's 9 o'clock and we're shutting it down for the night. I'm in NorCal. So it's like, what, 1 o'clock? I'm in, like, Corn, California. 122. Yeah, so our store locks up at, like, 9 o'clock, right? It's all done. But I got some footage out of the homeless. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm doing good. Drinking some especial. You know, you're not dumb. You're especial. You got a medical condition. It's not your fault. Oh, so we could probably plug in, right? Because you can make, like, managers of your channel, right? So potentially say All-Star could hop on as a manager and show his stove at this time when it's popping. Boom, that makes the venue not just his time slots, but other time slots available for other people that got that same shit going on, right? So it could grow up a little bit bigger than that and be like a 24-hour fucking stove stream. And we go select certain individuals that are fucking, we got it popping.
And death could never touch you again. Don't be afraid. I'm going to give you.
I'll start as well. I'll screenshot it. Throw comments down. Dude, that's what we do. We roast them. We roast them, All-Star. It's a competition. Who can roast the best in, like, what you got? A minute, maybe? You see this guy come in, and you got a couple hundred people that are all ready to like, just give it the best joke they got. So it's fucking hilarious. And you're not roasting, like, the host or nothing like that. You're not roasting chat. So the community's really good, right? Like, we troll like motherfucking, we're awesome at trolling. We're really good and really specific, like, good belly busters. But we respect each other too. So it's a different type of trolling stream. We troll, but we care. We're, like, focused on a specific target. So yeah, I think it could be loading up. I think it could be executed across different hey, stay down. Different locations for sure. Different for sure. The chat's fucking hilarious. They are, dude. Mike, fuck you, Mike. I was at your stream when Harry Biscuit came out. I don't even know what Harry Biscuit is. It's like the funniest punchline. Everyone keeps bringing it up. Rihanna even knows what Harry Biscuit is. I don't know. I was at your stream. The footage is deleted. Yeah, so I don't even know what that is. So yeah, then we're gonna make like take those jokes, right? Those fucking gold ass fucking jokes. And put those on stickers, right? Or merch with the footage. So people will be like, oh, that's my joke. That hit, right? Because we always like do a shout out like, W Mike, that made me laugh like a motherfucker. Or if you hit the joke, and I hit it a little bit harder, I'll get a salute out to you. So we're like not stealing jokes, we're like giving props to it. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, tap in for sure. Fucking all-star. Thanks, dog. Fuck yeah, dog. Yeah, get a hold of Tachi, dude. You guys were on my list. And the uncle, we listened to that, dude. And we've been working on this for a minute. So if we get to get all this wrapped together for sure. Oh, yeah. I'm like, yeah, dude, I know a couple people. And then, like, dude, because dude, everyone asked about it for months. Like, when you get monetized, And we finally figured out this was what the problem was. So that would be awesome. Bringing this solution to the table. That would be big. It would be fucking big. The other guy in his town also streams, right? And he does recording of the same people. But he pays them in drugs, dude. So he'll give these like fiends fucking dope and shit, and go record them and put them on live. That's crazy. Dude, we're just watching them in the store coming and like making fun of them. Where this guy's like actively giving them drugs to be filmed and exploiting their image for drugs. Like that's worse than a dope dealer. So he's in the same town, and he's telling Unky he's gotta pump the brakes and shit. And we're not doing a lot of big numbers. We're at our spot. We're not out looking for it. We're recording him at work. So for him to come at us all crazy like that, hey, come here. That's not cool. Don't leave it there. And the dude just bought a Range Rover off that money from YouTube. It's like, dude, you're tripping. So I might head out there and post up. I found a couple Modelos in the back olive tree. Holy shit, 3-hour stream. GW for everyone that fucking kicked on. Tachi, anyone else doing music in the group? The twins, they just freestyle. It'd be cool to get the twins fucking to do a cameo on there. Road trip twins, go up to the store, dude, that'd be awesome. I got a couple other people, bigger channels that I've been plugging them. I know they're on that East Coast. I'm like, go get some gas, bring security, and just go to the spot during this time. And it's cool, like, working on, like, a bigger production than what I got. And I'll be able to, like, take this and apply it to mine in different ways where, like, I didn't have that experience. Hey, no. Come here. She's gonna start coming up. Come here. Yeah, green bean? Good girl. W, 3-hour stream. Talked for 3 hours. Damn. Salute, Chatterbox. If you know, you know. Hey, come here. Okay, come on. I think she's ready to bed. Damn, Modelo's got me talking. W screen time. You going to bed? Yeah. He's locking it up, dude. Since the party's over. Hey, come on. Alright, I think that's our time to go, guys. Stop. Alright, so guys, that's 3 hours. Yeah, hit me up on that for sure, Mike. Thank you. Modello. Good night.